Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to walk you through how to add GeoGebra manipulatives and graphs into your Canvas course. So we're going to go ahead and start, and this is just my empty module. And I'm going to go ahead and jump over to GeoGebra to find an app that I want to work with today. So if you're not familiar with GeoGebra, I highly recommend that you pop over there and see all the free applets that they already have developed and built for you. And if you don't find one that you like, you have the ability to build your own. So let's go ahead and start with one that is already built, and I'm going to show you how to embed this into a Canvas assignment. So for the purpose of this, I'm just going to look up adding with base 10. That'll work. And search. Okay, and then you're going to notice all these different applets and tools open up on my screen, and I can choose from any of these. So any of them that fit kind of my thinking or how I'd like students to interact with it, I can use in my course. So I'm going to go ahead and pick one that I know will be high quality. So I'll find one that's made by Dwayne Habacher. He has a ton of GeoGebra applets that are out there that are very high functioning. And so I'm going to go ahead and look at this one, and it's called Adding with Quick Tens. Okay, and this looks like his second version of this. And so let me just show you how this works on GeoGebra first. So I can just type in numbers, and it's actually going to move the dots and sticks for me, and then I need to regroup, and it's going to actually show me and lead me through that discovery process of what happens when I regroup. This one's pretty cool. So yeah, I want to go ahead and use this one in my course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the three dots. Okay, you'll notice this is pretty similar to what you see in Canvas, that skinny snowman. You're going to click on Details. Okay, and now you're going to land on this Details page. Then you're going to click Share. Okay, so make sure you click Details and then click the Share here, and that will take you to your embed code. Okay, and then you're just going to Command A or Control A, depending on Mac or PC, and then copy. And then now we have that embed code, and now we're going to go back to Canvas and plug this in. Okay, so I'm going to start. Now I can put this on a page, an assignment, a discussion. Typically when I'm having kids explore and discover, I like to throw it on the discussion so that way we can get some notice and wonders out of it and have a really good class conversation about it. So I'm just going to title this Adding with base 10. Oops, not teen, base 10. Okay, so here's my new discussion board. So I'm going to go ahead and click Edit. And then I'm going to say try typing in or try adding two numbers together with the tools or the tool below. Okay, make sure both numbers are between 20 and 50. So I can be as specific or as general as I want to be. Okay, and then I'm just going to hit a space down. And then I'm going to go over here to the HTML editor. Okay, now when you do this, it's going to take what you had typed on the rich content editor, and it's going to add the code for you. And all you're going to do is just hit enter and come underneath all of that, and then just paste in that code that you had from GeoGebra, and then click take me back to the rich content editor. And then you're going to see that this applet is going to add right into your discussion. Okay, and then you can decide who's going to see it. Okay, you can decide if you're going to allow threads and conversations. So all those tools that you're used to having on a discussion board you still have, but now you have this wonderful GeoGebra applet built into it. So I'm just going to hit save and publish so kids can see it. Okay, and then you're going to see that this works exactly like it did on the site, but now it's actually built into my Canvas course. So all the functions that I had in GeoGebra are now here. Okay, and this will work with any applet that you find there. Okay, but let's say that you did not find out of the hundreds or maybe even thousands of tools that are built here in GeoGebra, you can always build your own. Or let's say that you wanted to add a graphing calculator. So let's look at that. So I want to bring a graphing calculator option into my course for students to interact with. So here's my blank graph. And I want to set up a little bit of self-discovery. So I'm going to say, well, let's say if we have y equals mx plus b, okay, and this is going to then make a variable slider. So that way m and b can be whatever I would like it to be. And kids can start to explore and see what happens when m changes or b changes with my equation. And the equation itself is down here. You have the ability to select the ranges, whether you want decimals or whole numbers, okay? And I typically like to click and have these right on the graph for kids, so that way they don't have to find this hidden toolbar. They can just use the slider right here on the graph. Makes it a little bit easier for them. Okay, so now that I have done that, this one, all I'm going to do is go up here to this little share icon. Okay, you're going to give it a title, line graph. Okay, you can share or private, that doesn't matter. Okay, and then over here, you're going to just get the embed code. Okay, and then you'll see down here a little thing popped up and said copied, so I'll show you again. So look at the bottom left corner. It's copied the embed code. Okay, and with this one, very similar to what we did here. I'll show you on a different page. So let me go back to modules. Okay, let's add, again, this could be an assignment, a page, a discussion. So let's go ahead and look at a page here. And we're going to give it a new page, and we're going to say line graph. Okay. And then again, I would edit. The nice part about this is you can actually add any instructions you want them to have before exploring the activity. And then again, once you do that, you just come over here to the HTML editor. Okay, so again, I started with the rich content editor. I know I'm there because I have the drive option, the external tools, all of those things are there. When I hit HTML editor, all of those go away. Okay, so that's a quick way to know where you're at. Paste in your code. And then you're going to notice that that app that I had just built is now living inside this course for students to explore and play with. And they get to engage with it just like they would if they were on the GeoGebra website. Okay, so that's a really cool function and a great way to bring manipulatives and critical thinking exploration into your Canvas courses.